After the miracle, the crowd wanted a king. But when Yeshua refused, 5,000 followers became 500. Then he turned to his apostles and asked the hard question. Before daylight, Thursday morning, the apostles quietly anchored their boat near Zebedee's house and collapsed into sleep. They didn't wake until noon. Andrew was the first up. He went for a walk by the sea and found Jesus sitting on a stone at the water's edge with the Mark lad beside him. While the crowd and young evangelists had been searching the eastern hills all night, Jesus and the boy had quietly walked around the lake and across the river back to Bethsaida. Of the 5,000 who had been fed, the same people who, with full stomachs and empty hearts, wanted to crown him king. Only about 500 kept following him. Jesus asked Andrew to gather everyone, the 12 apostles, their associates, and the women. He had something to say. When they were all assembled, Jesus spoke, "How long must I put up with you? Are you all so slow to understand, so lacking in living faith? All these months I've taught you the truths of the kingdom. And still you're dominated by material motives instead of spiritual considerations. Have you not read what Moses told the unbelieving children of Israel? Fear not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Do you not remember the words of the singer? Put your trust in the Lord. Be patient, wait upon the Lord, and be of good courage. He shall strengthen your heart. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. Trust him at all times. It is better to trust the Lord than to put confidence in human princes." Now, do you see? Working miracles and performing wonders will not win souls for the spiritual kingdom. We fed the multitude, but it didn't lead them to hunger for the bread of life. When their stomachs were full, they didn't seek the kingdom of heaven. They sought to make me an earthly king, just so they could keep eating bread without working for it. All of this, in which some of you participated, does nothing to reveal the Heavenly Father or advance His kingdom. Don't we have enough enemies among the religious leaders without also alienating the civil rulers? I pray the Father will open your eyes and unstop your ears, so you can truly believe the gospel I've taught you. Then Jesus announced He was withdrawing for a few days of rest with His apostles before they went up to Jerusalem for the Passover. He forbade anyone else from following. They sailed to the region of Gennesaret for 2 or 3 days of real rest. Jesus was preparing for the greatest crisis of His life, and so He spent much time alone in communion with the Father. The news of the feeding of the 5,000 and the attempt to crown Him king spread everywhere. It stirred up curiosity and fear among religious leaders and civil rulers alike. But more importantly, it brought to a head everything that had been building in His closest followers. This spectacular episode ended the early era of teaching, training, and healing. It cleared the way for the final year, proclaiming the higher, more spiritual truths of the kingdom: divine sonship, spiritual liberty, and eternal salvation. When following Yeshua stopped being about miracles and started being about the heart, would you have stayed or walked away? Comment below. Thank you again for walking with me today. God bless.